Good evening. This is Akashvani. I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Union Home Minister Amit Shah visits Gujarat to review situation resulting from Cyclone Biparjoy, says advanced preparations and better coordination saved human lives. Cyclone Biparjoy weakens into a depression, heavy to very heavy rainfall predicted in some places in Rajasthan and Gujarat. More than 2,000 tourists rescued after being stranded due to flash flood in Sikkim. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to share his thoughts in Mann Ki Baat on Akashvani tomorrow. In Uganda, around 40 people, mostly students, killed in a terrorist attack on a school. And in Indonesia Open Badminton, Satviksairaj, Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty enter the final of men's doubles. Union Home Minister Amit Shah today stated that the Gujarat government and central agencies have been successful in preventing loss of human lives during Cyclone Biparjoy, saying it is a classic example of teamwork. He was addressing a press conference at Bhuj after conducting an aerial survey of cyclone-affected areas.
एक भी व्यक्ति की जान इस साइक्लोन में नहीं गई है। इतने बड़े संकट में से कम नुकसान के साथ गुजरात की जनता को बाहर निकाला गया है। एक प्रकार से क्लासिक एग्जाम्पल है टीम वर्क का। भारत सरकार की सारी एजेंसियां, गुजरात सरकार की सारी एजेंसियां, सबने मिलकर समय पर मिली हुई सूचना का उपयोग जान माल को बचाने के लिए कैसे हो सकता है, इसका क्लासिक एग्जाम्पल आज गुजरात सरकार ने सेट किया है।
Mr. Shah informed that power has been restored in 1,600 out of 3,400 villages where the power supply was cut. He said around 1.08 lakh civilians were taken to safe places due to the cyclone. Around 73,000 animals were taken to safe spots.
3400 गांवों में बिजली रोकी गई थी, उसमें से 1600 गांवों में बिजली रिस्टोर कर दी गई है और मुझे विश्वास दिलाया है तंत्र ने कि 20 तारीख की शाम को 6 बजे तक सभी के सभी गांवों में बिजली रिस्टोर कर दी जाएगी.
Mr. Singh took stock of the situation and met the injured in Manvi Hospital in Kutch district. He also interacted with NDRF personnel engaged in rescue and relief operations at Manvi. The Home Minister met farmers of Kutch district to review damage to crops due to the cyclone. Mr. Shah also visited a shelter home at Jakhau. Replying to a question, Mr. Shah said the pattern for the support package has been prepared and the Gujarat government will make an announcement for the same to compensate the affected people. Meanwhile, Cyclone Biparjoy, after weakening into a deep depression, is now expected to weaken further into a depression tonight. It is very likely to continue to move east-northeastwards and maintain the intensity of a depression during the next 12 hours. Indian Meteorological Department IMD Director General Mrityunjay Mahapatra said heavy to very heavy rainfall is likely over few places in Rajasthan and Gujarat.
आज सुबह ये साउथ वेस्ट राजस्थान के ऊपर और इसके आसपास जो इलाका है नॉर्थ गुजरात और साउथ ईस्ट पाकिस्तान पर केंद्रीभूत है। बाड़मेर से 80 किलोमीटर दक्षिण पे और जोधपुर से 200 किलोमीटर दक्षिण पश्चिम पे केंद्रीभूत है। वो धीरे धीरे वीक हो रहा है। आज का जो पूर्वानुमान है हेवी टू हेवी रेनफॉल जारी रहेगा और 1 or 2 प्लेसेस में एक्सट्रीम हेवी रेनफॉल हो सकता है साउथ राजस्थान पे और एडजनिंग एरियाज ऑफ नॉर्थ गुजरात। गुजरात में सबसे ज्यादा इसका इम्पैक्ट रहा। अभी हम जो अलर्ट दे रहे हैं रेनफॉल की वजह से साउथ राजस्थान के लिए और एडजनिंग एरियाज ऑफ नॉर्थ गुजरात.
In Rajasthan, districts of Jalore, Barmer and Sirohi received heavy to very heavy rain. The Met Department has issued a red alert for heavy rain with strong winds in Pali, Sirohi and Jalore. An orange alert has been issued for Jodhpur, Nagaur, Udaipur, Rajsamand, Bhilwara and Ajmer. More from our correspondent.
Several low-lying areas have been waterlogged due to heavy rains in Jalore, Badmer and Sirohi districts. Many towns and villages in all the three districts have been submerged. The strong winds have uprooted hundreds of trees and electric poles, affecting power supply in several villages. NDRF, SDRF and district administration teams are engaged in relief work in Badmer and Jalore districts. According to Met Department, the effect of this cyclone will remain till tomorrow morning. due to which there is a possibility of heavy rains in southern Rajasthan and Ajmer division. Jitendra Dwivedi, Akashvani News, Jaipur.
In Sikkim, over 2,000 tourists have been rescued in Mangan district after being stranded due to flash flood and landslides. Around 3,000 people were stranded in Mangan due to landslides and washing away of a bridge near Chungthang after incessant rainfall over the last 3 days. Troops of Shetty Corps, Indian Army and BRO personnel worked overnight, braving inclement weather to create a temporary crossing over the flash flood area to facilitate rescue of the tourists. Evacuation of the remaining tourists continues. A defense spokesperson said efforts are on to restore road connectivity. Tents and medical aid posts have been set up and the tourists will be provided all assistance till the route is cleared for their further journey. Union Health Minister Mann Ki Baat today reviewed the public health preparedness ahead of the monsoon season in Assam through video conferencing with the state government and central health institutions. He assessed the arrangements put in place by central institutions and agencies of the state government to ensure effective management of floods in Assam. During the meeting, Mr. Mandavia directed to prepare flood public health response and action plan from the perspective of health emergencies. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh has said that self-reliance is not an option but a necessity as India is facing a double threat on its borders along with new dimensions of warfare that are emerging in today's fast-changing world. He was speaking at a defence dialogue on Atmanirbhar Bharat in Lucknow today. Mr. Singh asserted that the government under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi is ensuring that the armed forces are not dependent on foreign weapons and equipment, emphasizing that the real strength lies in being Atmanirbhar, especially when an emergency situation arises. On the UP Defence Industrial Corridor, Rajnath Singh said the work is going on in a mission mode and 95% of around 1,700 hectares of land has been acquired till date. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the people of the country and abroad in Mann Ki Baat program tomorrow. It will be the 102nd episode of the monthly radio program.
माननीय प्रधानमंत्री अपने मन की बात इस बार साझा करेंगे 18 जून सुबह 11 बजे। तो याद रखें, रविवार 18 जून सुबह 11 बजे मन की बात।
यही तो मन की बात है, जन जन से नाता होना।
The program will be broadcast on the entire network of Akashvani and Doordarshan. It can also be heard on Akashvani website and News on AIR mobile app and Namo app. The program will also be live streamed on YouTube channels of Akashvani, DD News, PMO and Information and Broadcasting Ministry. Akashvani will broadcast the program in regional languages immediately after the Hindi broadcast. American politicians, prominent citizens and the Indian diaspora are looking forward to give a grand welcome to Prime Minister Narendra Modi during his upcoming visit to the US. Congressman Gregory Meeks said he is looking forward to hearing from Mr. Modi during the joint meeting of the Congress.
The United States and India's partnership has only grown in importance over the course of the past 20 years, strengthened by our people-to-people ties. With over 4 million Indian Americans, many of whom live in the city of New York, and of course in my congressional district, we can leverage this vibrant diaspora to enhance our cooperation and create greater opportunities for the people of our two great nations.
Congressman Greg Landsman said India is a key partner in the efforts to strengthen democracy in the US and around the world.
India and the United States are the two largest democracies in the world, and there's so much that we can and must do together. This is a critical moment for democracy here in the United States and around the world, and India is a key partner in our effort to strengthen democracy here and around the globe.
Delaware Governor John Carney and Congressman Troy Carter also shared the same views. In Uganda, around 40 people, mostly students, were killed and 8 others injured in an attack at a school by rebels suspected of being affiliated with the Islamic State group on Friday. The majority of the children killed at the Lubiriha secondary school in Kasese area of western Uganda were in dormitories. Authorities said several others, mostly girls, have been abducted. The attack has been blamed on the Allied Democratic Forces of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. According to the Ugandan army, 5 suspected ADF rebels carried out the raid, torching the school buildings and robbing the food store. The army said a number of kids are still missing and the precise number of those killed remains unknown. The Ugandan army has sent helicopters to assist in tracking the rebel group over mountainous terrain. Mali's Foreign Minister Abdoulaye Diop has called on the UN to withdraw its peacekeeping force from the country without delay. Addressing the UN Security Council, he based his statement on the accusation that the force, MINUSMA, has become a part of the problem in fueling intercommunal tensions. MINUSMA currently has more than 13,000 troops. Mr. Diop spoke of a crisis of confidence between the Malian authorities and MINUSMA. Back home, Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar conferred the 4th National Water Awards in New Delhi today. The awards focus on encouraging good work and efforts made by various individuals and organizations to conserve water. Madhya Pradesh was awarded the first prize in the Best State category. In the Best District category, the award was given to the Ganjam district of Odisha. The Best Village Panchayat award was presented to Jagannathapuram Village Panchayat, Bhadradri Kottagudam district of Telangana. Akashvani Guwahati received the second best award in media category. Union Minister for Science and Technology Dr. Jitendra Singh today flagged off a free telemedicine service and ambulance doctor on wheels in remote Mandli block of Kathua district in Jammu division. The initiative, inspired by the Prime Minister's digital health mission, will provide expert medical consultation to people at their doorsteps. In badminton, Indian pair of Satviksairaj, Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty have entered the men's doubles final of the Indonesia Open in Jakarta today. The Indian duo beat the Korean pair of Kang Min-hyuk and Seo Seung-jae 17-21, 21-19, 21-18 in the semi-final that lasted an hour and 7 minutes. However, in the men's singles event, India's H.S. Prannoy was defeated by Denmark's Victor Axelsen in 2 straight games, 15-21, 15-21. On day 2 of the first Ashes test between England and Australia at Edgbaston in Birmingham, England carried on their attacking brand of cricket and declared their innings at 393 for 8 in just 78 overs. England captain Ben Stokes, with a thrilling display of swing bowling, secured the prized wicket of Australian talisman Steve Smith, while Stuart Broad wreaked havoc with 2 wickets and 2 balls, leaving the tourists struggling at 78 for 3 by lunch. The weather conditions today, with overcast skies favouring the swing bowlers, proved to be a challenge for the Australian batsmen. Australia were 224 for 5 when reports last came in. Sri Amarnath Ji Shrine Board SASB has opened an online service for pilgrims to book helicopter tickets. The annual pilgrimage will be held from the 1st of July to the 30th of August this year. The service will be available from Srinagar, Baltal and Pahalgam route. Ticket booking can be done through the official website of the SASB. The fare for this year's Yatra has not been increased. So far, more than 2.5 lakh pilgrims have registered online for the annual Yatra. Around 5 lakh devotees are expected to visit the cave shrine this year. The 9th International Day of Yoga commenced in the United Arab Emirates, UAE, with a curtain raiser event held under the iconic dome of Louvre, Abu Dhabi. The event witnessed the participation of diverse nationalities, cultures and faiths, reflecting the theme of Yoga for Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Union Home Minister Amit Shah visits Gujarat to review situation resulting from Cyclone Biparjoy. Says advanced preparations and better coordination saved human lives. Cyclone Biparjoy weakens into a depression. Heavy to very heavy rainfall predicted in some places in Rajasthan and Gujarat. More than 2,000 tourists rescued after being stranded due to flash flood in Sikkim. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to share his thoughts in Mann Ki Baat on Akashvani tomorrow. In Uganda, around 40 people, mostly students, killed in a terrorist attack on a school. And in Indonesia Open Badminton, Satviksairaj, Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty enter the final of men's doubles. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.